Confused why this is called Let's Complain About School, and I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege, but don't worry about it, okay? Since I can't really stream without playing a game, and it'll get boring if I just talk. So you have entertainment as well as ranting about school. So basically, I'm just here to talk about school, because school today, I got pissed, okay? Straight up. So let me talk about it, right? So I'll just start it off. My teacher hates me. I don't know what's up with her. I don't know if she knows my channel or not, so yeah. But we won't worry about it. Basically, what happens is that my teacher, right? Okay, so she comes into the class, and we're all chill, right? And then, okay, so first of all, she says that I must live a horrible life because I'm always like, or an angry life, and I'm like, how? I don't think a teacher is allowed to say that, really, so whatever. Hey, what's up, Angel? But basically, what happens is that she starts talking about crap, and then after she says I must live an angry life, the kids in the class look at me and they start laughing because of what she said or whatever. And then she says, oh, I won't let you disturb my classroom. And then she moves me to the front of the class where the whiteboard is, right? So she makes me just stand there, and then she's like, I won't let you distract my class. But I'm actually causing more attention to myself by standing in the front of the class. Like, that makes no sense. And then literally all the people in the class don't even care what she's talking about anymore. And just stare at me, and I'm just like, okay, then that's a great idea, teacher. Freaking God. Stop moving! Anyway, so then after that, right, you know, she said, how before she said I lived like an angry life or whatever, I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't really care, that doesn't insult me. And then I literally stand there and I don't even care, like I act totally normal about it, like, because I just take it, like I don't even care. She makes no sense anyway from the beginning anyway. And then I just take the punishment, you know, I don't mind it. And then she just like, so once it becomes recess or whatever, because you know, I'm still one of those tiny people who goes to, don't judge me, okay? So basically that happens, you know, we go to class, recess starts, and then I move, because you know, why the hell not? So then I move to go to the line where we like go, whatever. Actually, I don't know if this is a thing with other schools, but okay, so I'm in 6th grade. I don't know if 6th graders in any other school go to recess, but our class in 6th grade does, so I don't know if that's a thing in other schools, comment down below, but that's a thing in our school where 6th graders still go to recess. And here's the weird thing. So before we used to hang out with like the 5th and like the 5th. So here's I can't talk. So here's the thing about our school. So you have 1st through 3rd grade, which is like their own unit. They're like all themselves. Then you have 4th through 6th grade. But now 6th grade is like half junior high and half elementary. So like we have recess with the 5th grade, 4th graders or whatever. But then when we have like meetings or whatever to talk about stuff, well, not meetings, I go to a private school, so we have like a chapel or whatever. I don't know if that's insulting, but whatever, I'll go with it. Anyway, so basically, we go to chapel, right, and we go with 7th and 8th graders. And 5th graders have chapel at 10, but we have chapel at 8. So basically, recess, for some reason, for 6th graders is like 10, yeah, it's 10. For 1st through 3rd grade, it's 9:30 and 9:30, and then after like 30 minutes of the little kids doing recess or whatever, then it's time for us, and then at 10:30 we do it, and then we have PE, physical education, if you don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows what that is. But basically, after that's a thing, right, you know, the usual, we start doing some more stuff related to, no. Yeah, so basically after that, you know, after we have our little chapel, we have to wait in class till 10:45 because that's when the the fourth and fifth graders and their chapel, right? So that happens, and then after that happens, we go to class for like an hour and basically wait there or whatever. So then when it becomes like 10, all of us in class are like, yeah, man, this is gonna be great. We get to go to recess, but then we realize we have to wait another like 30, 45 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty bad. And it's super weird, like, okay. So sixth graders, okay, basically in our school, from a friend of mine that was in public, they could have their phone. But apparently in our school, we have to be in 7th grade so we can use our phone. And when we use our phone, it's not like you can like do whatever you want with it, like watch YouTube. I mean, people still get 5-minute breaks and crap like that, but it's not the same thing you'd think of. It's kind of like you can only use your phone to text or call parents, and you're not allowed to have earbuds because that's a thing. So like if you want to keep your call private, you can. It's just like literally anyone can hear it, and you're probably like, oh, you just don't put it on speaker. But like, I mean, basically, if somebody just wanted to hear the conversation, they could, so, But, yeah, we won't get into details about that. Anyway, though, back to the school rant. So, I go to school, right? After that, my teacher sends me to the front of the whatever, and then this teacher, we'll just call her whatever, Miss, because I don't want to say her real name in the video. And basically, she's asking me, hey, did you take your time out? And I totally forgot I had one. So then she's like, oh yeah, now you got one for lunch. And, okay, here's the thing I don't get. Why do teachers, okay, so if you forget like a timeout you had, why do they give you another timeout? That just doesn't make sense to me. In my opinion anyway. I don't know if it's with you guys or nothing, but for me, that makes no sense. So, crap. And anyway,
how did I concussion?
Don't even worry about it, bro. You just died, okay? But anyway, she starts like, and then after we go to timeout, I totally forget. And then our aide, the other aides, not aides, like whatever. Talking about literal aid, like you know, like we'll call them people there, right? People. So the people there, you know, they're like watching us being like, yeah, these people better not escape from school or whatever, which I totally have done, but don't talk about it. So we go back to it, right? And basically when we get on our timeout, my friend, I don't know what to call him. Justin, yeah, we'll call him Justin, even though that's his name though. Frick it. Anyway though, basically, I mean, I've done a video with him. You know, Experiment, that guy? Yeah. So basically, we got that. So with Justin, Experiment, whatever you want to call him, done a video with him like once, and that was it. I think it was like a Brawlhalla vid. I don't know. But basically, it was that, right? And we had that whole thing where and then because we went on timeout ourselves, even though technically our friends reminded us, but you know, we'll say we went on ourselves. We totally lied about that. And then after that, right, she starts talking about like, oh yeah, you don't have lunch recess anymore. I'm like, okay, then it's not, like that wasn't the first time we've ever went on timeouts before. And I was like, okay, then whatever. So basically that happened. And then all this crap happens about school. I don't care about it. It was boring as hell. It didn't make any sense. And then, okay, here's another thing I was really like peeved off about my teacher. So I got my pencil out of my binder. I don't know if everyone who watches my channel knows what a binder is. It's basically a folder but bigger, and you can hold stuff in it. So there you go. That's a great explanation. So basically what happens with it is that I get my binder, right, you know, and then when I get my binder, I take my pencil out. And then she gives me a bad grade. I can't really say it. Okay, whatever. She gives me a certain grade on this thing I had, on this test I had, right? And then she gives me like the worst grade you could ever have. Basically a 0. But, you know, she gives me a grade, right? And I was like, boy, and she made no sense. So then later on in class, like an hour later, I get a 0 because I dropped my pencil. No, I didn't get a 0 because of that. I got sent to the back of the classroom for dropping my pencil. And then I asked her why I was sent to the back of the class, and she's just like, she doesn't even explain herself. She doesn't even know the reason. She just sent me there because logic. Because that's a thing in her universe. So after that happens, there's this whole drama between me. All my classmates totally agree that I was in the right because, I mean, my teacher, she's just kind of weird, okay? I think for this entire story you can get that's how she's weird. Oh, shoot. Please don't hurt me. I'm still reloading. Okay, thank you. But anyway, she starts being like super dumb about stuff. And our teacher's kind of like, she used to be a 2nd grade teacher, so she was kind of like more or less a psycho and more or less a weirdo. So she was just kind of weird to us about stuff because, you know, dang it. She was just kind of weird.
Here, come here.
Okay, come here. Can you KYS, please? You know, I want to win this because it's match point, and I wanted to end the video. I wanted to end the video, so could you KYS, but please?
All right, just come here. Come here. You have to come here with me.
This round ends as a draw.
Okay then. Anyway though, back to the right. So after that, she sends me to the back of the class, and that's not even the worst thing she does. Like, she does a ton of more stuff. Oh, I lost.
Wait, what?
Whatever.
I won?
Whatever, do like a ton of thing. I'll just end it midway. So then after that, right, she gets, and she only pisses me off. Like, she always hates me. No, okay, she's sexist. I'll just say that straight up. She's sexist teacher. So when we go outside, the boys, when we're in a straight quiet line, the girls are talking, and she's like, yeah, boys, you stay here. Girls, just go freaking along, do whatever you want. So then when we talk in line, she's like, stand still, boys. And then when the girls are literally like, yeah, you know, like, oh crap. And I'm like, the frick? And then we look and we literally show. And then after 5 minutes of them walking, she's like, oh yeah, the girls were talking. And I'm like, okay, so we went to lunch this one time, right? The teacher told us to stop, and then we told her, and then we pointed to the girls, and they're like, yeah, oh my god, look at my lunch pail, like flies. It's like a pig.
Secure the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
Oh my god, I just...
Oh my gosh.
And so then, basically, that happens. They start talking like weirdos, and they're like, oh my god, yeah! And I'm like, okay, weirdos, stop talking. So then when the boys talk like once, she's like, stand still, boys, get arrested. And I'm like, okay then. So then we just wait there for like 2 minutes, and the girls are just walking, and then we point her, and then after they're like right at the lunch tables, she's like, girls, stop. And then they stop there for like 4 seconds, and then they just go.
5 seconds left.
And it was like so dumb. I'm serious. Made no sense. I was so freaking dumbfounded. Is that the right word for it? That's the right word for it. And I swear, bro, it was retarded. Like, it was so dumb. It didn't even make sense. It was like the dumbest thing the world has ever seen. That's what I'm gonna say there. That was actually pretty good, though. And then she's like, oh, yeah, I can't say my real name. So, Dora, I hope when you get older, you realize that this was not me being tough on you and being a total it was me using adultness. And I'm like, sure. It was like, I hope it was you when you grow up, you know, you realize that I was just being a good adult, being a person. But, you know, that works out. Then she tells me that I didn't even know what she was talking about. And that was literally the day where she moved me to the back and gave me grades because of reasons. So, that's all I had to talk about for this rant. I'm probably going to do a lot more in the future. But yeah, that's all I have to complain about for school today. Made no sense why I did a video. I might do a video later on, but probably not because I'm lazy and I don't want to edit, and secondly, streams are boring. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Well, it was like 22 minutes long, so I'm just gonna call it a video now. But yeah, thanks for joining in and giving me views so more people get on recommendation lists and I can get paid. Actually, I don't get paid because I need it. Well, technically I don't even get paid because, you know, I'm trash and I'm not even a good YouTuber. So yeah, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, people.